It is actually quite nice. Yes, I'm actually really enjoying it at the moment.
Good that we have these boutique wines, because they're getting flavours we wouldn't get from the mass, the big producers that we drink all the time. So this is the sort of stuff that we should be looking at more.
We define a boutique as an operation that crushes no more than 250 tonnes of grapes a year. In Australia, there are only 390 wineries that crush more than 250 tonnes a year. So if you consider that the rest of them, 2,050 odd wineries, crush less than 250 tonnes, just about all of them qualify for this competition. In fact, more than 80% of our wineries qualify to enter this competition. Why do we dedicate a wine show just to boutique wineries? Well, obviously because there are so many of them is a good enough reason, but also I think even the biggest wineries began as boutique wineries. They just grew. And so they virtually all start that way. No one is ever pretending that the best wines in Australia all come from boutiques. Some of them certainly do, but some of them also come from the biggest wineries.
I have tried the 2008 of the Seville estate, it's called, and it's so French. I really, really like it. It's got such depth of flavour and subtleties to it, lots of nuance.
So they're the creative powerhouse of our wine industry. They conceive the ideas that a lot of the bigger companies later imitate. And I would just point to, for example, Pinot Noir. The big surge in Pinot Noir interest in Australia began with boutique wineries. It didn't start with the big people. The big people don't take risks because they're corporates and they have too much to lose. So they wait for the smaller people to create the trends, to do the initiatives, and if it gathers some kind of marketing momentum, then you find the big companies come in and surf on that wave. It's quite an interesting phenomenon.
We've got some Toppers Mountain, which I think will be fantastic with an Italian meal.
Excellent.
And the Pinot Noir, I could sit quite comfortably in front of the fire and have a little drink at night time.
A small winemaker not only has to be a good winemaker, obviously, they have to be a very good viticulturist and grow good grapes. They have to be a competent winemaker and make good wine. Then they have to be a good marketer, a good business manager, a good communicator, and so on, so on, so on. And these days, increasingly, they have to be on top of technology, especially in the field of communications, because how do all these people interact with the customer? They're relying more and more on online presences. Okay, I think that's probably enough from me, and I would say enjoy yourselves, and great to see you here, and let's celebrate the boutique wineries of Australia and New Zealand. Thank you.